of Maryland. Today, National Diabetes Awareness Month, January 2020. Today we're going to go over PCOS. What's PCOS stand for? I know you can't wait. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. What is that? What this means, and it's very common for patients who have either thyroid issues or AI, another acronym that's not up on the board, autoimmune. PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, it's when as a woman you have too much testosterone in your system. So you're supposed to have testosterone, you're supposed to have estrogen and progesterone and testosterone. So you're supposed to have it, but it's supposed to be the right ratio. Okay, and the testosterone's supposed to be down here. But when the testosterone starts to rise, it's PCOS. It's very common in autoimmune diseases. It can be tested either. So a lot of patients will say, hey, I got my blood tested, my hormones tested in the blood. When you get hormones tested in the blood, it's not that it's not accurate. It's just not as useful as it could be. The analogy that I always use is this. If I said, go tell me how much gas is in your gas tank, you could go out and you say, hey, doc, I got a half a tank. And then I steal your keys. So you have a half a tank of gas, but you can't use it. So when you measure hormones in blood, you're measuring how much is in the gas tank, not what you have available to use. And there are other methods that are much more accurate. There's a dried urine test, there's a saliva test, which will show what's available for you to use, i.e., another acronym, what is near the receptor site. But PCOS, very common, and when you have that, if you have that, it can be, doesn't have to be, very difficult to get or stay pregnant, and to regulate your blood sugar is also an issue, and losing weight despite good diet and exercise. So PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, I always tell people, think about if anyone in your blood family, female, has had trouble getting or staying pregnant. That could be an indication that you might have PCOS. And if you have that and you don't find it, and therefore if you don't find it, you can't treat it, you can become very frustrated because it's a piece of the puzzle that's not being addressed. It's kind of like doing the puzzle and they took the corners from you. You take those corners, the puzzle's very difficult to do. You start with the corners, it makes the puzzle much easier. So back at you, National Thyroid Awareness Month, January 2020. I'm not sure when you're watching this video. Okay, back at you later on.